Let's finish, shall we, by talking about the title race. Liverpool have won 5 in 6 matches so far this Premier League season. So, Gabby, Arsenal dropping points at home to Spurs and Fulham as well. Let's not forget earlier on. Do you think Liverpool might well be the biggest challengers to City now this season?
I think at the moment you would say that, but you'll change your mind after every 2 games.
Yeah.
It could be in two games' time. Liverpool might have dropped points. Arsenal have got 6 out of 6. You'll be like Arsenal the next challengers. But overall, I do think it will be Liverpool and Arsenal. And I think Spurs will be fighting for top 4. But I just think Man City are just a level ahead. I know. You know, they've got the De Bruyne to come back, you know, midway through the season. Bernardo Silva's out at the moment.
It doesn't even feel like they're missing him. No. Well, they're not missing him because
Nunez has come in and slotted straight into the way they play. Yeah. Don't miss Doku's come in and done well. Jack come back from injury now. Alvarez is in frightening form. Kyle Walker's playing some of his best stuff. Defensively, they've got so many options. You don't know who's going to play. Stones is out. He's not being talked about because you've got Akanji, you've got Diaz, you've got Aki, you've got so many. So I think Man City, I don't think they'll run away with it, but I can't see anyone really challenging.
What would be the difference? Like, what would get Arsenal to be the next best?
Arsenal need a goal scorer, a clinical one, and they need a striker. Like watching the Spurs game second half, every time the ball was played into Nketiah, he was getting bullied. The ball was getting taken off him. He didn't have the pace running in behind. It was sort of an easy second half for Van der Ven and Romero. Gabriel Jesus playing off the left. It was strange he'd come off before Nketiah. But I just look at their 2 strikers, Arsenal, and I don't see that's enough going forward. I mean, Havertz, 67.5 million. I just don't understand it. Second half, I'm watching him, no confidence, can't get past the man. I just don't think it's going to be one that works out. And will Arteta look at it and think, if I just held and didn't spend that money on Havertz, I could have had that money in January. That could have been the money to buy Ivan Toney. Because financial fair play, they've not got the money to buy him in January.
I mean, Ivan Toney's not even playing. He's only just resumed training. That's all we talk about, Ivan Toney, at the moment, and I'm not happy about it. But yeah, no, listen, if he hadn't been banned, he would have been sold, and it would have been obviously to the highest bidder, and I reckon there'll be a lot of bids in January, so
but even
money will talk.
Even the Gabriel Jesus chance, he got it off Maddison.
Yes.
You have to score that, you have to. You know what I mean? He's got a slot. Harry Kane slots that in the bottom corner, so does Haaland, so does Wilson. You know, these strikers will finish it. So Arsenal, for me, not having a clinical striker might cost them this season.
TalkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the TalkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. TalkSPORT.